We're here with Coach Santa Cruz, week 1 of the 2019 season. Coach, we're going to talk football.
Yes.
But first, there's a very pressing issue right now.
Okay.
And that is in the world of chicken, particularly chicken sandwiches. We've got a battle right now going on between Popeyes and Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Would you care to weigh in?
Weigh in. Okay, so full transparency, I had a Popeye sandwich that I thought was very, very good. And at the end of the day, if I'm got to go big picture, right now, from what I know, that is one good sandwich from Popeyes. But at the end of the day, if I got to feed my whole team and have a full assortment, I've got to go to Chick-fil-A. That's it. That's how I can be swayed. But I'm telling you what, Chick-fil-A here in Azusa and Carlos does a fantastic job for this university, for my football team. If I want smiling faces at the end of a team meal, I can't go wrong with Chick-fil-A. So does that help you out?
There you go. Yeah, you weighed in. So now let's get into football.
Okay.
Obviously, West Texas A&M. While they aren't a conference opponent, they're definitely very familiar. Talk about what you've come to know about West Texas and why you both teams really value the starting the season with each other every year.
Well, week 1, you always want to have a guy opponent out there that can say, test my guys, test them, see who they are, what they can do. You want an opponent that you puts it out there. So in camp, there's a pressing urgency every single day of camp that our guys understand. We have to be great in our fundamentals. We got to be great in our systems. Attention to detail is paramount. So when you're playing West Texas, every time we've matched up with them, they demand the very best from you. Hunter is going is now becoming is seeing more of his program over time has been developed there, and you saw the way they finished their season in the Lone Star, which we know is an extremely tough conference. His team is playing tough. It's kind of getting that mindset that he wants, and I have a lot of respect for what they're doing. You can see the commitment to the program there. They have a brand new football stadium that they're opening up that we're going to be the first game played in there. So we're excited about that. But undoubtedly what happens with West Texas is you better be prepared for 60 minutes of football. If you're not, well, you're going to get embarrassed. And the thing of these guys is they're tough, physical, and it's how we like to play the game. There's only so much football you get to play. And you want to be able to say we played in those tough games that are really meaningful, and this is a big one.
Now let's talk, about your team. You've been around them now a few weeks. What are your initial impressions of your team, and what are you looking forward to see the most from them?
Synergy would be the word that stands out to me the most. They have a real synergy with each other relationally, system-wise. We have a good mixture of veterans that are in the group, and not just in one position, but throughout the entire team. So those veterans this year have really impressed me in camp about their commitment to just be the best they can be in 2019. Their commitment to their teammates, their commitment to teach each other, support each other. So that synergy is really exciting for a head coach and a coaching staff to go to work. To know you've got a group that really wants to be all in, and they want to be engaged in the meetings. They want to be engaged with the film study. They love playing the game. That means a ton, and it makes a lot of fun for us. So that's what I'm excited about. So we get to go on the road this Friday. It's you get to go there. You be close. You got limited distractions. Get in the hotel, and you got a great opponent in West Texas to start it all off. So quite a heck of a week for us.
And just looking at the 3 facets of your team, offense, defense, special teams, maybe just give a brief breakdown of what you've seen from those units so far.
Well, starting off with the coaching staff, we had quite a bit of turnover in the coaching staff. And so the coaches that we brought in, I thought were coaches that fit the DNA of what our program's about, that building champions while pursuing championships type of core values that in their interview process and in their demonstration of what their resume, they were able to show, okay, you've got that desire, that DNA that we're looking for. And so I'm really excited about, when it comes to special teams. Coach Gilmore comes in from the local Pomona Pittsburgh College, and he's brought a real enthusiasm, real toughness. He brought obviously changes to the whole scheme. But one thing undoubtedly is our guys are fired up to perform on special teams. And the meetings are engaging, and his unique style from being down from Louisiana brings a nice little flavor to our staff and especially to our team. So that's a big step forward we're going in. And then now when it comes to the offense, Coach Carlton has been doing this for a while now, and you see the uniqueness that the coaching staff, the changes have been there. Probably one of the most radical changing on staff was offensively, bringing in Corey Harkey from longtime NFL veteran. Had some coaching stints, internships with the Rams. You bring in Craig Robbins, and Craigson is a running back coach from Chaffee, and Craigson was an alumni of ours. But also bringing back Jake Thomas, and comes from Hawaii, so there's a lot of unique ideas he brought back, and so all those things. I think we're always looking for how can we evolve as a staff, and that evolution that those guys help bring with that information is going to be is paramount to what makes me really excited about our offense right now. And just wrapping up with defense, Coach Rivas now going to his 6th season here on staff with us. We felt in the last few years. It's how can we keep pushing the envelope and evolving. We have our core tenets that we believe in when it comes to what makes a great defense, but we are like, okay, let's look at this roster, who we have right now, and let's start to just say, hey, let's throw on the wall. Let's be as innovative as possible. Let's break the rules as much as we can and say, let's not just do status quo, but this over the spring and meeting with a lot of other different staffs across the country. Like, okay, we're excited about what this brings now for us, this new evolution of our defense, which you're always trying to keep getting out there. And so one of my mentors always told me, hey, as a coach, and you're going to be in this business for a long time, it's like, hey, you got to be living in a tent, which means you're constantly moving, trying to figure out, hey, what's the next best path for us to go as a program and particularly as a defense. So we're doing that. I think this year's 3 phases with special teams, offense, defense. We'll demonstrate, hey, we're trying to push this thing forward to say, hey, how do we become that perennial powerhouse that we're searching to be?
Thanks for stopping by, Coach. Best of luck and safe travels out there to Texas.
All right, thank you.